Test, test, test. Just make sure the mic works. Test, test, test. And welcome, folks, to tonight's broadcast of the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers versus the GTRA Titans. This is the second home game for the Panthers, and therefore is the second broadcast of the season for both teams. Before tonight's festivities get underway, we'd like to give you a little bit of a preview of the game. You know who to watch on both teams, and also talk about how both teams' seasons have gone thus far. First, we're going to start with the visitors, GTRA. They're 1-2 on the season, and they're averaging 41 points a game. With 3 games played, they've scored 123 points. Someone on their team that I think all of you should keep an eye on tonight, definitely senior Madison Fay. Madison Fay, 42 points this season. She has scored just over 33% of her team's points. She is definitely the person to be watching for the Titans. For Storm Lake St. Mary's, it's a very new team actually this season. A lot of people graduated, a lot of people joined. By my last count, there are 7 freshmen and sophomores on the team, and I believe only 2 or 3 of those sophomores actually played last year. So a very, very young team, especially with only about, I believe only about 10 people on the roster, and 7 of them are freshmen and sophomores. Someone to keep an eye on the Panthers tonight. I'm going to have to go with sophomore Stephanie Murray. Stephanie Murray has not attempted a shot, so therefore has no points on the season, but she has a very unique stat. Her assist-to-turnover ratio is infinite. She has 1 assist but no turnovers. And talking to some people around the program earlier today, she is definitely a defensively minded player. Actually, someone brought up the point that Stephanie Murray is almost like a defensive player from the 6-on-6 basketball days, where her focus is not scoring, it's rebounding, it's passing the ball to her teammates. She's definitely a huge facilitator for this team, and definitely someone I would keep watching for tonight's action between these two teams. We also have both starting lineups, so we're going to give you both of those as well, and then we'll also repeat them a little bit later on the broadcast, just for some people that join a little bit later. But we're telling them now, just so y'all can hear them, and maybe see if any of your grandchildren, nieces, are in the starting lineups, and definitely give you a little bit of a preview of how these two teams will go out onto the court. First, for GTRA, of course, as they are the visitors. First, it's going to be number 1, Addison Hansen. She's a freshman. Next, number 4, Olivia Sorensen. She's a senior. After that, it's number 20, Shaylee Wise, a junior. Number 21, Madison Fay, a senior. Once again, the GTR player that I got to keep a watchful eye on tonight. And then number 23, Josie Raymond, a senior. So definitely a very experienced lineup out there for the Titans. By my count, that's 3 seniors, a junior, and a freshman. Usually freshmen aren't starting, so that freshman, Addison Hansen, 24 points on the season, definitely could be dangerous tonight. For the Panthers, first it's going to be Neely Bacon, a sophomore. Actually, the leading scorer of all the people returning this season. She had 7 points per game last season. Currently has 5 on the season. So Neely Bacon, definitely one of the more higher scoring players on this Panthers team. Next is going to be number 12, Autumn Winchell. She's a senior. She's actually the only senior on this team as well. After that, it's going to be number 20, Isabel Landgraf, a sophomore. Then number 24, Stephanie Murray, another sophomore, did not play last year, is playing this year. And actually Autumn Winchell did not play last year either. And lastly, it's going to be Ruby Phelps, number 42. She's a freshman. So a very young lineup for the Panthers compared to a very experienced lineup for the Titans, and just about 35 seconds to go until the national anthem. So we'll actually take just a quick commercial break, come back for the national anthem, and after that the game should be getting started. So we'll see you in just a moment.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
And welcome back, folks. So, the clock has hit 0 on the pregame festivities, and we are actually going to quickly thank a very important sponsor to us. Your pregame sponsor for the women's half and the men's half of tonight's doubleheader is Buena Vista Regional Medical Center. We could not do these broadcasts without BVU RMC, so thank you very much, and we will also be thanking them some more as the night goes on. Starting lineups are just getting announced now. National anthem will be just after that. So we'll let these official lineups get going. We'll have the national anthem, and we'll just stay here the entire time. We'll let this broadcast flow a little bit more naturally than it would if we took some commercial breaks here. So like I was saying, a more experienced lineup for the Titans compared to the Panthers. The Titans have 3 seniors in their starting lineup. The Panthers have 1 senior, period. So definitely a lot more experience on the Titans' end. But, you know, the Panthers are a very young team. They do have the potential to, in the next few years, become a very powerful team with these younger players. No. So. As you heard there, the GTRA Titans coached by Lucas Huff and with assistant coach Brent Deercup. And of course, the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers, coached by Coach Nick Landgraf, with assistant coaches Steve Young and Leah Peterson. So the national anthem will get played here. We'll stay here for the national anthem, and then we should hopefully get this game underway. And a very beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Of course, the national anthem written by Francis Scott Key during the War of 1812. So a very patriotic song. A very patriotic song. So actually, something my cameraman Mason Lavin, who will be taking over the play-by-play duties for the men's game, something he was mentioned to me earlier is that the foul rules for high school basketball in state of Iowa have changed. They've gone to what some might describe as the NBA style, where it is no longer 10 fouls in a single half, automatically 2 free throws, 1-1 starts at 7. It is instead now 5 fouls per quarter, automatically 2 free throws. So fouls team-wise, fouls do not carry over between quarters. That's a little bit of a change, but definitely one to note as we get into this very young season. So looking down on the court, it's going to be Madison Faye versus, that is Isabel Landgraf on the tip. Of course, GTR wins it. Madison Faye immediately gets it. She immediately passes it off. Madison Faye back to it. And that's Addison Hanson. A couple more passes. However, brought back down by the Titans. So shot was taken. I believe that was taken by Madison Faye. It was no good. Rebounded by neither team. Just simply went out of bounds. So it will be Panthers ball. 7:42 here in the first. So the Panthers get their first chance now. Isabel Landgraf trapped a little bit, but she gets it to Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps, of course, getting it to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon looking for that shot. She gets held up. She can't take it. Eventually finds its way back to Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps stopped in trouble some more. She gets it to Ruby Phelps, but knocked away by a GTRA defender, and GTRA takes it right back. So that's Madison Faye bringing it up for the Titans. She immediately gives it to Addison Hanson. Hanson shot no good. Rebounded by Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon going to try to bring it up. Has a GTR defender on her. Set a really good screen set by that was Autumn Winchell. So Winchell setting a really good screen for her teammate there. However, it's eventually turned over. And the Titans take a shot by Olivia Sorensen. The shot was no good. It was rebounded by GTRA. And ultimately the second chance effort not going to go anywhere. So now ball will be brought up by Isabel Landgraf. Landgraf gets it to Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps gets it to, that is Stephanie Murray. Stephanie Murray going to try something here. Stephanie Murray passes it off to Landgraf. Landgraf stopped, called for a travel. That's a little bit of a turnover. So neither team scored. 6:20 left in the first. As I mentioned earlier, this Titans team, a little bit of a high score, 41 points per game. Not the most, but 41 points per game can definitely get the job done on a lot of nights. The Panthers only averaging 14 points per game. Actually, say averaging. They've only played one game, and they scored 14. 14 not going to get it done most nights, but we can see if they can improve there. Shot was made by, that is number 21, Madison Faye. So Faye opens up the scoring for both teams, quite frankly. Couple passes into the lane, and the ball eventually ends up with Ruby Phelps after being in. That was Stephanie Murray's hands for just a second. And a fast break opportunity by the Titans. Called off. Shaylee Wise travels before the foul. And right then and there, that's going to be the end of that. Maddie Fiorentino coming on now. And also someone else coming on. Off goes Winchell, and off goes, that looks like that's Stephanie Murray. So Abby Winchell also comes in. Abby Winchell comes in along with Maddie Fiorentino. 5:35 left. Substitution for the Titans. On comes number 5. That's Lindsay Collin. And off goes number 1, Addison Hanson. And so inbound by the Panthers. Neely Bacon picks up her dribble but gets it to Ruby Phelps, and Ruby Phelps gets it across the half-court line. And it's poked out of Ruby Phelps' hand, out of bounds, and actually out of the gym. So it's going to be Panthers ball. Look down in the paint. Not really a lot of people in the paint. No one really trying to guard the basket per se, but that's all right. Pass is good. Immediately gets given right back to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon puts up an easy shot. Doesn't even leave her feet, but go Titans. They're going to pass her around a little bit. Lindsay Collin gets it to, that's Madison Faye. Madison Faye gets it to Josie Ryman. And Ryman shot no good. Neely Bacon bringing it up. Neely Bacon with a spin move to save her dribble. Great call there. Neely Bacon, a little bit of trouble, but she gets it to Maddie Fiorentino. Maddie Fiorentino with an easy, that was probably a good 15-foot shot right from about the free throw line. Great shot, and was nothing but net. So GTR going to bring it back up. They're looking to answer. GTRA passing around a little bit. 3-point shot on the close wing. That was Olivia Sorensen. Sorensen shot no good. Shot taken by Madison Fay. Foul called. Let's see what the foul's on real quick. Looks like it's on number 34. So number 34, that would be Maddie Fiorentino. Excuse me. No, that is on number 40. Oh, yeah. Yes. Number 43, Maddie Fiorentino. So I had the right person. Just misspoke on her jersey number there. My apologies. Another substitution. Back comes Addison Hansen, and off goes Josie Ryman. So free throw. It was no good, but it was immediately rebounded by the Titans. Titans are going to look around, and easy put-up shot by Hansen. No good. Rebounded by, that was number 21, Madison Fay. Madison Fay fouled on the attempted putback. So the foul against the Panthers. We'll see who it's on. It's on Neely Bacon. So Neely Bacon with her first foul. It's Fay at the free throw line. Fay puts one in. Madison Fay, looking at her free throw percentage. Coming in this game, she was 14 for 26, it says. So 14 for 26. Makes one, but not both. And the Panthers call a timeout. So it looks like it will be a 30-second timeout. So we'll take a short commercial break and be right back here in Full Digital Solutions.
I love working at BVRMC because I get to help people during some of their most difficult times. My coworkers and doctors help create a great working environment where we can do our best work every day. Nothing is more rewarding than helping a patient through surgery and helping them to live the most full and active life they can. Thank you, BVRMC patients, for putting your health in our hands and trusting us with your care. We are honored with this responsibility.
And welcome back, folks, to Full Digital Solutions broadcast of this Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers versus GTRA Titans women's half of a doubleheader tonight. Actually, quick correction, both free throws by Madison Fay were good, so it's 4-4, 4:28 left in the first. Panthers bring it up with minimal issues. Isabel Landgraf got trapped for a second, but she found Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon finds Landgraf. Floriandino gets the ball, but tries to get it back to that was Isabel Landgraf, and just simply a foul. So Maddie Fiorentino with her second foul on the night already. Fiorentino is gonna have to really be careful because only having two fouls in the first quarter, not even halfway through the first quarter, not going to go too well if turnover. The turnover and the foul was on Olivia Sorensen, so Olivia Sorensen for the Titans with her first foul of the night. Isabel Landgraf's going to bring it up, but she'll find Maddie Fiorentino, and a travel. Wow. Abby Winchell was in the lane, wide open, a defender, probably not even within 30 feet of her, and Fiorentino just moves her foot ever so slightly in attempting to get it to Winchell. Gets called for the travel. That's an unfortunate end for the Panthers. Titans going to try to move it into the lane, and their shot no good. Rebounded by Madison Fay, foul, and that's going to stay on the floor. A little bit of an Oklahoma land rush in the paint that time around, as that's probably a good 5-6 players all within about 2 or 3 feet of each other. And Maddie Fiorentino with her third foul, so Maddie Fiorentino already in foul trouble. A shot by Hansen, no good for the Titans. Easily rebounded by the Panthers. That rebound was by Abby Winchell. Winchell made a little bit of a facilitator on the GTR half of the floor. And a turnover by the Panthers causes Coach Nick Landgraf to call a timeout. So we'll take another short commercial break, and we'll be right back here on Full Digital Solutions.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
And welcome back, folks. Just joining us. You really haven't missed much. First quarter, 3:24 left. 4-4 the score. So both teams tied at 4 apiece. 3:24 left in the first. If you're just joining us, the only really storyline of note thus far is Maddie Fiorentino with 3 fouls here in the first quarter. So the Panthers are going to have to try to play a little bit more clean basketball if they want to keep Maddie Fiorentino in this game the rest of the way. Inbounds by the Panthers, a couple passes eventually leads to a turnover and a fast break for the Titans. That is Hanson. Hanson's shot no good, easily rebounded by Neely Bacon. Bacon gets in some trouble. Jump ball called, but it's Panthers ball. So the Panthers get the rebound, get tied up though. But the tie up, nothing much. Their ball on the jump ball. So the Panthers will bring it up, and a tip by Madison Fay. So Fay, last one to touch the ball, goes out of bounds. It stays Titan basketball. Oh, excuse me, stays Panther basketball. Okay. Inbounds, gets it to Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps, she's going to easily bring it across there. And she is fouled. So it's only the second team foul, so not anywhere close to taking 2 free throws for the Panthers quite yet. But the inbounds pass by Ruby Phelps will immediately get to Autumn Winchell. Winchell in a little bit of trouble. She gets to Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps drops it for a second, but picks it up, and it's going to be a turnover. It is the Titan basketball now. So both teams playing, I'd say, pretty equally to this point. The Panthers definitely staying on top of their defense and playing some good. And they're playing good offense. They are playing good offense. And the Titans, of course, they're playing just stellar defense. Their offense a little bit left to be desired, admittedly, but beginning of the game, anything can change. Anything can change. Panthers easily get it across the half-court line. Shot by Ruby Phelps. It's 3. For 3, Ruby Phelps makes it. Ruby Phelps, with just 2 points in her high school basketball debut, already has 3. So Ruby Phelps, amazing 3-point shot there to give her team the lead. Titans passing around. They eventually find Josie Ryman. Ryman eventually then finds Olivia Anderson. Olivia Anderson, Olivia Cho for just a second. It gets back to Ryman eventually. Then it's going to be Madison Fay for 3. No good. Pulled down by the Panthers. Specifically pulled down by Autumn Winchell. A foul then succeeds that. And so, Panthers keep the ball. There's 3 fouls, 1:50 left in the quarter. Couple substitutions. Looks like Ruby Phelps coming off, and on is, I believe that's number 24, Stephanie Murray. So Stephanie Murray back out there. So the Panthers with 14 fouls. The Titans with 3 team fouls. Both teams are knocking on the door of getting some freebies from this charity stripe. And of travel just seconds before the foul. So Stephanie Murray picks up a dribble, slightly moves her feet, gets called for the travel. Had she not traveled, she probably would have gotten a foul call there, and then both teams would have really been knocking on the door of some freebies from the charity stripe. A drive in by the Titans and a blocking foul on Neely Bacon. That's gonna send the Titans to the line the rest of this quarter, and they're at 5 team fouls, and they were about to inbound it. Someone stopped them, told them, nope. We're sending her to the free throw line to shoot some free ones. So at the line, that is number one, Addison Hanson. So Hanson puts up the first one. It's good. Actually, Hanson 3 for 8 on the season coming in tonight. Now 4 for 9. Can she make it 5 for 10? She cannot. So Hanson will actually get another free throw. I believe that was Abby Winchell, just a little bit too quick into the lane. So Hanson gets another one. Hanson doesn't put that one in either. And so it does end up being Panther basketball eventually. A turnover by the Panthers. It leads to an easy Titan layup by Madison Fay. So we're tied at 7 once more. 1:20 left to go in the first. Panthers moving it up to get across the half-court line. Trapped is Stephanie Murray. Stephanie Murray travels looking to get the ball out to. That would have been Isabel Landgraf, and Landgraf would have had an open shot from either three, or she could have driven in a little bit for maybe a little bit easier layup. So definitely some very good thinking by the Panthers all night, getting into maybe some tough situations, but they're finding their way out of those situations. It's just they gotta keep their feet planted when they get in those situations. That's been the trouble for them 2 times now when they would have had some really easy shots. Easy shot put up by that looked like Shaylee Wise. Excuse me, no, that was Madison Fay. So Madison Fay gives the Titans the lead with just an easy layup. Panthers having a little bit of trouble getting across the half-court line. They eventually do get across, though, but it goes out of bounds. Titan ball. So 9-7, 44.7 seconds left here in the first. Titans inbound it. Just simply bring it up. Shaylee Wise finds her teammate Olivia Sorensen. Sorensen finds Wise. And Neely Bacon pokes it away from Wise. Neely Bacon, an easy layup, no good. Rebounded by both teams, but it's going to be a jump ball, and it will stay Panther basketball. 26.8 left on the game clock. Shot clock is turned off. So both teams were hoping they were going to get that. It ended up being the Panthers that got it. Stephanie Murray dishes it out to her teammates. Eventually the ball finds its way into Ruby Phelps' hands. Ruby Phelps gets it poked away. And now the Titans have the opportunity to end this quarter out on a high note. In goes Hanson on the drive. That was Madison Fay on the drive. And Madison Fay just simply denied by a Panther defender. And a carry, says the ref. It's going to be white basketball, so Panther basketball. 3.9 seconds left. Can the Panthers end this quarter out on a high note? We'll see. Neely Bacon going to try to drive it. She's got to shoot, and she will not get anything off in time. So we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back for the beginning of the second quarter here in Full Digital Solutions after these commercial messages. I have to make up for the...
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
And welcome back, folks. If you're just joining us, you've joined us at the beginning of the second quarter. At the end of the first, it's 9-7 in favor of the GTRA Titans. Right now, I believe the leading scorer for Storm Lake St. Mary's is Ruby Phelps with a 3-point jumper that was nothing but net. So 9-7, beginning of the second quarter. The Titans immediately start off the quarter with a made layup by I believe that was Madison Fay. It was Madison Fay indeed, so 11-7. So Neely Bacon going to inbound it. Neely Bacon got the ball to end the first quarter. There was only 3.9 seconds left. Just could not quite shake her defender. And so, unfortunately, the time expired before a shot could get off the end of the first for the Panthers. 30-second timeout called by the Panthers. And we'll take a commercial break and be back after this.
The original carpet furniture. Yeah, the one that's so rapid. Visit us online at salesforce.com.
Your store for furniture, dinette sets, bedroom sets, flooring options, including carpet and hardwood options.
The original songs. Yep, the one that's so rapid. Sing it. We're on your way anyway. salesforce.com.
And welcome back, folks. 7:45 left here in the second quarter. Panthers 7, Titans 11. At the end of the first quarter, it was 9-7. So very competitive basketball game. Only one shot taken, only one shot made. So 100% on the night tonight. And a jump ball is going to go Storm Lake St. Mary's' way. So 7:43, another inbound. That's going to be Ruby Phelps this time. She gets it to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon has to fight 3 or 4 defenders and just can't quite do it. Easy pass into the lane. Ends up being a shot for Addison Hanson. Hanson couldn't make it go in. Rebounded by the Panthers and Neely Bacon with a very heads-up play to not move her feet on the lost ball there. And turnover to the Titans now. The Panthers, they get something going each and every time. It just falls apart kind of quickly with some turnovers. Shaylee Wise on the 3 there, so it's now 14-7. The Titans have scored 7 unanswered since about 2 minutes left to go in the first. Substitution sees Abby Winchell brought back on. Off goes her sister, Autumn Winchell. So, inbounds for the Panthers. Can they get it in? Indeed, they can. They need to get a pass. Oh, a tip pass! Almost intercepted, but Ruby Phelps ends up grabbing it at the last second. Ruby Phelps dishes off to her teammate. Eventually ends up in the hands of Ruby Phelps once more after being tipped by Neely Bacon. And the ball is going to stay on the Panther end. So 6:48 left in the second. Panthers have the opportunity to close the gap just a little bit. Inbounds, Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon for 3 from the corner. It's good. Neely Bacon with an amazing 3-point shot. She took 3 last time out. She made 1. I believe that's her first 3-point attempt tonight, so she's currently sitting at 2 for 5 on the season. So very good 3-point shooting. The Titans immediately respond with a 2. So it's now 16-10. The Panthers have closed the gap, albeit by 1 point, but in this game, 1 point can be everything. And Coach Nick Landgraf has to take another timeout. Oh, excuse me, nope. Nope, will not be a timeout, just simply a substitution. Oh, 5 seconds to inbound the ball. So excuse me, no, it's not an attempted timeout. So something like St. Mary's just simply took too long to inbound the ball, so it's a turnover, but a couple of substitutions for both teams, and inbounds by the Titans, which was then stolen by the Panthers. Sees this game get back going. Shaylee Wise dishes it off to Faye. Faye gets it to Hanson. Hanson takes a shot, no good. Rebounded. Rebounded by Abby Winchell. And eventually gets into the hands of Isabel Landgraf to bring this ball up. And Neely Bacon eventually gets in, just puts up an easy shot, 16-12. So Titans bring it up once more. That's going to be Hanson with it. Hanson going to dish it to, she was looking for Olivia Sorensen. Sorensen touched the ball for just a second, but went off her fingertips and out of bounds. Turnover, and Ruby Phelps will bring this right. We're inbounded. This game over. And a turnover by the Panthers. Abby Winslow looking to get it back to Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps just couldn't quite get a hold of it. So 5:27 left in the second, 16-12 still. Leading scorer for the GTRA Titans is Madison Fay. So Fay with 12 points of her own of the team's 18 as a jump shot goes in for the Titans, and Titans immediately steal it back. So it's Josie Ryman with the made shot last time. Attempted shot by the Titans was no good, but was rebounded by the Titans. And eventually finds its way out to Shaylee Wise, and Shaylee Wise drills it for 3 points, 21-12. Panthers getting held up just a little bit. Neely Bacon eventually finds a teammate. Ruby Phelps eventually gets it across the half-court line. Ruby Phelps in a little bit of trouble. Turnover. Panthers and the Titans. A little bit of miscommunication there. Shaylee Wise eventually gets a hold of it, but not after almost turning it over there. Faye dishes it to Addison Hansen. Hansen puts it up for an easy 2, 23-12. Neely Bacon catches an amazing pass there. Neely Bacon puts it up. Shot no good. Rebounded by Faye. So Faye will bring it up for the Titans. Faye puts up an easy layup. 25-12. So the Titans on a little bit of a run here. Panthers have Isabel Landgraf bring it up. No trouble. Isabel Landgraf tries to get to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon just wasn't able to get it before the Titans came swooping in. So Hansen dishes it to Shaylee Wise. Shaylee Wise for 3. And Coach Nick Landgraf's going to call a full timeout. And we'll take that full timeout with him here on Full Digital Solutions. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
I love working at BVRMC because there is nothing better than being a part of a new life coming into this world. I love the moment I place a newborn into their mother's arms and watch a family bond with their baby. Patients really trust us to provide the best care, and I take that very seriously. The amount of teamwork we have on each shift is amazing. I couldn't be the nurse I want to be without my coworkers. Thank you to all of our BVRMC families for choosing us for your baby's delivery.
And welcome back, folks. If you just joined us, 3:48 left in the second quarter and left in the half. It's 28-12 in favor of the Titans. This game started off very close, as at the end of the first quarter it was 9-7 in favor of the Titans. However, since then the Titans have simply just gone on a 19-5 run, and they just thus far have just not looked back. The Panthers bring it up. It's lost. It's a turnover. That was Stephanie Murray looking to try to get it to Ruby Phelps, and Ruby Phelps just not quite able to grab it. So the Titans getting it now. And the Titans, they will have Josie Ryman look at it for a moment. A couple passes later, sees Olivia Anderson take a shot. That shot was no good. It's rebounded by Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon going to take it from one end of the court to the other end of the court. Neely Bacon splits it up. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Titans. So Titans going to bring it up now. Josie Ryman with it. Ryman tries to get it to Taylor Fay, and Taylor Fay does eventually get it. Takes a three-point shot. No good. Off the hands of Ruby Phelps, and stays Titans ball as it goes out of bounds. So 3:01 left now. Shot by the Titans was no good. Rebounded by the Panthers. It's now going to be Ruby Phelps getting it up to. Well, she was looking for Stephanie Murray. Stephanie Murray got knocked away from her, but eventually it finds Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon takes a three. Three was no good. And Titans are the last one to touch it. Ball goes out of bounds. Stays Panther ball at the Panther end of the floor. So if memory serves me correctly, I believe that was Lindsay Collin. Or excuse me, Lindsay Conlin. There we go. Poked that away from Ruby Phelps. But did eventually find Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon shot it. Was no good. And the Titans just simply knocked it out of bounds. An inbounds pass by the Panthers off the hands of the Panthers into the hands of the Titans. And the Titans will have another chance on their end of the floor. A pass eventually finds Taylor. That's not Taylor Faye. That's number 2. That is Jenna Conlin. So Jenna Conlin out there now. She was not on my roster, but she is on the program. So Jenna Conlin out there misses a shot at Panther ball. Inbound by the Panthers. Eventually finds Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps passes it to Autumn Winchell. Winchell passes it to Ruby Phelps. Eventually Neely Bacon gets a hold of it. Neely Bacon going to pass it to Ruby Phelps. Neely Bacon gets it back from Ruby Phelps, though. Bacon takes a three. Three no good. But rebounded by the Autumn Winchell. Winchell passes it to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon takes a layup. Layup no good. Rebounded by the Titans. So 1:43 left here in the half. And the Titans try to do a long pass down the court. Just not quite able to be received by any of the Titans. Just couldn't get a hold of it. The Panthers bring it up with almost no problems whatsoever. Eventually Neely Bacon tries to drive it, has to pass it out to Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps finds finds Stephanie Murray, and Stephanie Murray has it swiped out of her hands by one of the Titans. Titans take a layup. Layup was no good. It was rebounded by the Titans. So the Titans will get another shot. Addison Hansen called for a travel. So it will be Panther basketball. Abby Winchell was going to inbound it. I believe Coach Nick Landgraf said, no, I want Stephanie Murray to inbound this one. So Murray inbounds it, gets it to Isabel Landgraf, and Landgraf gets it poked out of her hands by one of the Titans. The Titans miss a shot, but it's rebounded by Stephanie Murray. And I believe that's a double dribble. It is for Stephanie Murray. So turnover, 57.3 left in the half. Panthers pass it around. Eventually, they do end up finding Olivia Anderson. Olivia Anderson passes it to Addison Hansen. Hansen gets it to Lindsay Conlin. Conlin, a couple passes later, eventually does get to Taylor Faye. Taylor Faye puts it up. Shot no good. Poked out of bounds on an attempted rebound by the Titans. And so is Panther basketball. So this is going to be Ruby Phelps inbounding it. Ruby Phelps gets it to Isabel Landgraf. Landgraf just simply gives it right back to Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps with an amazing pass up the court to Stephanie Murray. Stephanie Murray back to Isabel Landgraf. Landgraf back to Murray. Murray, spin move. Murray up a shot. Shot was no good, but it's eventually rebounded by the Panthers. Ruby Phelps for three. Ruby Phelps three, no good. Rebounded by the Titans. Titans are trapped. And turnover goes the Panthers' way. So I believe that was Shaylee Wise that got it. No, that would have been Olivia Anderson who got it, and she was just simply trapped by 2 or 3 Panther defenders. So 2.8 left in the half. Can the Panthers end the half on a high note? We shall see. Isabel Landgraf gets it into nobody, but goes off the hands of one of the Titans. 0.9 seconds left. Scientists say that humans can get off a basketball shot in 0.2 seconds. We'll see if the Panthers can get one off in 0.9 seconds. Neely Bacon needs to put it up, but she's not going to. That ends the half. So at the half, 28-12, the score. The Titans just simply put up 19 points to the Panthers 5 in the second quarter to build a 16-point lead. So we'll take an extended commercial break, get our sponsors' messages out there, and then we'll come back for a little bit more of some halftime coverage, and then we will see where we can go from there. So we'll be back after this extended commercial break.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
The original carpet furniture. Yeah, the one that's surrounded. So visit us online at
Your store for furniture, dinette sets, bedroom sets, flooring options, including carpet and hardwood options.
the original Suggs. Yep, the one that's surrounded. Suggs, sing it. Well, on your way anyway. Suggs1.com.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
I love working at BVRMC because I get to help people during some of their most difficult times. My coworkers and doctors help create a great working environment where we can do our best work every day. Nothing is more rewarding than helping a patient through surgery and helping them to live the most full and active life they can. Thank you, BVRMC patients, for putting your health in our hands and trusting us with your care. We are honored with this responsibility.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
And welcome back, folks. As looking at the scoreboard, it's been just a little bit of an error. Scoreboard now says the score is 127-12. Don't quite think that's true. The score is actually 28-12. If you have not been with us through the first half, if you haven't been with us through the first half, yes, you have indeed missed the first half of an amazing game. Storm Lake St. Mary's has played quite well. 12 points in the first half. Doesn't maybe seem like a lot, but they only scored 14 in the first game. So 12 points in that first half, definitely a promising improvement. Gretna Terrell Lutheran Ayrshire, 28 points in the first half. Now, it was 9-7 at the beginning of the first quarter. However, the Titans just simply went on a 19-5 run and just simply pulled away. Now, at the half, we do not have any halftime stats. We're not that advanced, unfortunately, quite yet. But we would like to quickly thank our big sponsor, Buena Vista Regional Medical Center, BVRMC, huge sponsor of this program. They make everything that you see on this broadcast possible, and without them, we could not be doing these broadcasts this season. And we know that all of you at home, all of you listening maybe on the road, and all of you that want to maybe relive some memories, a year, 2 years, however many, how many years, how much time down the road, we know that you appreciate these live streams. So we really appreciate BVRMC, that's Buena Vista Regional Medical Center, for sponsoring these broadcasts. We also have to thank United Bank of Iowa. Without them, we wouldn't have a scoreboard. And if there's no scoreboard, watching these games is just no fun. So the score bug we have, the score ticker, whatever you want to call it, sponsored by United Bank of Iowa, and we are so thankful for them and their ability to make these broadcasts possible for you, for the players that maybe want to watch their games back at the end of the season, and for both Mason and I, who truly love getting to broadcast high school sports and get to see the next generation of leaders being built on the basketball court. So in the second half, I think the Panthers, they just really need to work on moving the ball up. Moving the ball up in the first half was kind of like their biggest struggle. The Panthers didn't necessarily get trapped in the backcourt, but they did find themselves in a few bad situations, and those bad situations led to turnovers, and those turnovers cost them almost certainly some points. There was a few opportunities they would have had where they would have had a wide open shooter or two. They just got trapped, and unfortunately that opportunity just faded away. Now for the Titans, if you're the Titans, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. Keep making those shots, keep playing that defense, and this one's going to be over. Now both teams can still very much win this game, and both teams still very much have the opportunity to make a huge impact the rest of this way. But the Titans definitely sitting in possibly a lot better position than the Panthers would like to have them in. I know the Panthers would really like to have held them to another 9 points, even less in that second quarter, and maybe flip the script on the Titans. Now they have an opportunity to flip the script per se here in the second half, and we will see if they can do it. So just under 1 minute to go. Both teams coming back out to the court. Neither team will get the opportunity to take a couple warm-up shots coming out of the locker room. So we'll stay here until the beginning of the second half, and then we'll of course be here as long as there's action. Now I'm sure Mason can probably come up with this quicker than I can, but I believe you only get 5 timeouts in high school, and I believe Coach Nick Landgraf has used 4 of them. Mason's shaking his head. Yes, he thinks what I'm saying is correct, which if you don't know, that's Mason Lavin running the camera for the women's game. He'll be on the play-by-play for the men's game. Former Storm Lake St. Mary's men's basketball player, and definitely someone that I probably could not do these broadcasts without his knowledge of how the systems work for the more coaching side of stuff. So if our ideas are correct, and you only get 5 timeouts per game, Coach Nick Landgraf has used 4 of them 3 30s and 1 full, so he only has 1 full timeout left. The Titans, I don't believe, have used any timeouts, and so they're sitting in a position where they can give their players a breather whenever they need. Teams have switched sides of the court and switched baskets they're shooting at. Titans going to start off this half simply just passing it around. Eventually it finds its way into the hands of Madison Faye, and Faye passes it to, that was Addison Hanson. Hanson finds Shaylee Wise, and Shaylee Wise puts up a 3. So 31-12, 7:33 left here in the third quarter. Quick turnover by the Panthers leads to 2 shots put up by the Titans. The second one eventually goes Josie Ryman with both shots there. So the Panthers looking to get the ball across the second time. And a travel by Ruby Phelps. So a turnover to the Titans as the Panthers just having a disastrous beginning to the second half. Shaylee Wise passing it to Olivia Sorensen. Sorensen gets it to Faye. Faye finds Hanson. Hanson finds Faye, who finds Sorensen, who finds Ryman, who eventually finds Faye, who then gets it to Hanson, who, with just a simple pass, just gets it to Sorensen. Sorensen puts it up easy for another 2 points. So 35-12, 6:42. And I believe Coach Nick Landgraf has called his final timeout. It's a full timeout. And we'll take that full timeout with him here on Full Digital Solutions.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
The original Carpet Furniture. Yeah, the one that's around. Visit us online at SoulSword.com.
Your store for furniture, dinette sets, bedroom sets, flooring options, including carpet and hardwood options.
The original Suggs. Yep, the one that's around. Sing it. We're on your way anyway. SoulSword.com.
All right, so a little score correction. Apparently a 2-point shot was called a 3-point shot. So it was corrected on the scoreboard. It's 34-12, not 35-12, as I previously stated. And a turnover by the Panthers leads to another easy shot. Josie Ryman with it. And it's now 36-12. The Panthers with just a terrible start to the second half. They've not even gotten across the half-court line. Even still. And another easy shot that was Hanson for 2, 38-12. So the Panthers just struggling so much to begin the second half. They were doing so well to begin the first half. Struggled a little bit in the second quarter, and now the second half off to a really slow start. A missed shot by the Titans. And it's a foul. A foul on Josie Ryman. That is her second of the night. Off comes number 12, Autumn Winchell, and number 20, Isabel Landgraf. On goes number 34, Abby Winchell, and number 43, Maddie Fiorentino. So Fiorentino and Abby Winchell get it, and the Panthers have brought it across the half-court line. Neely Bacon trying to get it to Abby Winchell, and Winchell not quite able to get a grasp of the basketball. So Titan ball now. They're going to bring it up. They get it across, almost no problem. Hanson with it now. Hanson gets it to Shaylee Wise. Shaylee Wise shot no good, out of bounds. Panther ball. So Ruby Phelps is now going to inbound it. We'll see who she passes it to. She'll get it to just Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon gives it right back to Ruby Phelps. Poked away by Josie Ryman of the Titans. And a shot put up by, we'll see if the scoreboard updates to show who took the shot. I believe that was taken by number 21, Madison Fay, but I'm not entirely sure. A shot simply put up by that time. That was Josie Ryman. It's 42-12. And who took the timeout this time? Taken by Coach Nick Landgrass. Full timeout. Take it with him from Full Digital Solutions. And welcome back, folks, to beautiful Storm Lake, Iowa, where the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers and the Titans of GTRA are facing each other. If you're just joining us, we're in the third quarter. I believe there's about 5-ish minutes to go. The score is 42-12 in favor of the Titans, 5:22. I was so close to having the correct time. Yeah, 42-12 in favor of the Titans. The Panthers have just gotten off to a little bit of a slow start to begin the second half, which it happens to every team. It's just the Panthers. It's just the Panthers that happened right at the beginning, which does kind of hurt their chances, but like I said, it happens to every team, and you just gotta weather the storm. The GTRA Titans, give them credit though; they're taking full advantage of every opportunity they're getting, including now is going to be some free throws from Madison Fay. So the Panthers with a foul. That's Maddie Fiorentino. So Fiorentino with her fourth, 5:05 left in the third. At the line, it is Madison Fay. Madison Fay taking a lot of free throws this season. She misses her first one. And there's going to be a substitute. That's going to be Autumn Winchell on for Stephanie Murray. So Stephanie Murray off. On comes Autumn Winchell. Both free throws missed. Rebounded by Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon catches an elbow to the head. No call. And a turn. No, not a turnover. Not a turnover. So after Neely Bacon catches what looked like an elbow to the head, Ruby Phelps grabs the ball, tries to get back to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon has it poked out of her hands by a Titan player. Down, so the Panthers keep it and they move the ball flawlessly and get to Isabel Landgraf for their first points of the half. So the Panthers with their first points of the half got it across half-court line that time flawlessly. And you know what? Maybe this is the point in time where the Panthers, they can get something going, and you just never know. That's something you got to think about every single time. One of these games is broadcasted. You just don't know. That flawless bring up and then shot by Isabel Landgraf, that could have been the beginning of something quite special. Time will tell, but a 3-point taken by Shaylee Wise of the Titans makes that possible comeback just a little bit more out of reach. And a turnover to the Titans. The Titans, they're going to bring it up. They're going to get to Shaylee. No, that's Madison Fay. But Fay gets it to Shaylee Wise, and Shaylee Wise for a 3, 50-14, 4 left. And the Titans are just playing some absolute lockdown defense. They're putting two players on every single offensive player when they're trying to inbounds the ball. It's hard to get past a double team. It is. And so the Panthers, they're going to try to find a way around that if they can. Otherwise, period. So the Panthers get it across the half-court lines, trying to set up something. Ruby Phelps gets it. She gets it to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon with a Euro step layup. Absolutely amazing shot. It goes in. And Neely Bacon with 9 points on the night. Shot put up by the Titans, no good. Rebounded by the Titans. They're going to get out to as Addison Hansen. Hansen for three. Three, no good. By nobody. It's a jump ball, and it's going to be Panther ball. So continuous clock now, and I'm not sure why there's a continuous clock. A continuous clock starts at 35 points. The deficit is not 35 points. A little bit of an error there for the clock keeper. Ruby Phelps for three. Shot no good. Stays Panther basketball, however. So the clock keeper still letting the clock run down. The deficit's not enough to be doing that. Very, very confused why continuous clock is being implemented when that rule is not going to quite be in effect yet. A little bit of a few tumbles. Olivia Anderson of the Titans. So 52-16. The Titans, I believe it was Olivia Anderson again, pokes it out of bounds, and it will be Panther ball still. On their half, they're going to pass it back to Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps gets it. It goes off of, that's number 5, Lindsey Conlin. So Conlin takes, and that definitely did not feel probably too good having a basketball go right off of your shin. I know that stings, but Lindsey Conlin staying in the game. So I'm assuming she's probably all right. Probably just going to let the stinging pass, because a few passes. Stays Panther basketball. Ref says it goes off in one of the Titans' hands. So 52-16, continuous clock, 50 seconds now left in the third quarter. Pass in from Neely Bacon to Isabel Landgraf. Landgraf tries to find somebody. She finds Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon for three. And it looks like it's going to stay Panther basketball. Clock's running down, 23 seconds left. Neely Bacon's going to inbound it. And it just goes off the hands of Isabel Landgraf. So it'll be Titan basketball. You know, the hiccups now. Oh, that's not very good. Titan basketball with 3 seconds to go. 2, 1. That's the quarter. So at the end of the third, it's 52-16. The Titans have just run away with this game here in the third quarter. And we'll go to the fourth quarter after these commercial messages. Stay right here on Full Digital Solutions.
I love working at BVRMC because there is nothing better than being a part of a new life coming into this world. I love the moment I place a newborn into their mother's arms and watch a family bond with their baby. Patients really trust us to provide the best care, and I take that very seriously. The amount of teamwork we have on each shift is amazing. I couldn't be the nurse I want to be without my coworkers. Thank you to all of our BVRMC families for choosing us for your baby's delivery.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
All right, welcome back, folks. For the beginning of the fourth quarter, if you're just joining us, it is the fourth quarter. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. So just the beginning of the fourth quarter. 52-16. Continuous clock is in effect. So this fourth quarter should probably go by pretty quickly. Really good first half for the Panthers. Second quarter was a little bit of a runaway for the Titans, and the third quarter was another huge runaway for the Titans. So the Panthers have been playing well, just honestly some bad luck, especially in the third quarter there. And a foul by Isabel Landgraf. So like I said, both teams were playing pretty equally in the first quarter, and just really some bad luck for the Panthers in both the second and third quarter has led to a 52-16 ball game. We'll see if the Panthers can claw any of that deficit back. But ultimately, it looks like GTRA is going to win tonight's contest. But stay right here. We do have a men's half of the doubleheader, and we still have the rest of the women's doubleheader here. And once again, I'm gonna reiterate this all season long. You just never know. The Panthers, they could catch fire here in the fourth quarter, and they could come back and win this thing if they really wanted to. You just never know. I'm gonna be reiterating that the whole season. You just never know about what can happen in basketball games. I've seen some crazy things happen in my time, and you know what? I would not mind seeing another crazy comeback happen and seeing a Panther win. So 54-16, clock just still counting down, 6:23. It's been a pretty clean far. I don't believe either team has reached the bonus in anything. I did see the Titans reach the bonus, but other than that, I don't believe either team's seen the bonus. I don't believe either team has anyone really in foul trouble from my memory. So you do like to see that. You do like to see a very clean game. The Panthers are going to bring it up. It's going to be Neely Bacon bringing it up here. Neely Bacon trying to find a teammate. She gets a screen, and she eventually finds Isabel Landgraf. Landgraf puts it up. No good. Rebounded by the Titans. The Titans, they'll bring it up this time. Titans just passing it around. Eventually find Shaylee Wise. Wise shot no good. Rebounded by, that was Olivia Sorensen. Sorensen passes it to Madison Faye. Faye shot no good. And a foul on the floor by the ref saying number 3. That's Taylor Faye. We'll give the ball to Storm St. Mary's. A substitution sees Abby Winchell come off for her sister Autumn Winchell, and then Maddie Fiorentino comes on for, I'm not sure who she replaced. The 4:36 and counting left in this game. Neely Bacon's going to inbound it for the Panthers. Neely Bacon finds Aubrey Crum. Crum loses the ball for a second, gets it to Ruby Phelps. Ruby Phelps tries to get it to, I believe that was Autumn Winchell. Winchell just wasn't quite able to get the ball before the Titans were able to steal it. So, shot by the Titans was good, 56-16. Autumn Winchell gets it to, that is Maddie Fiorentino. Fiorentino gets it to Aubrey Crum. Crum gets it to Winchell. Winchell looking around. Needs to find the pass. She gets it to Crum. Crum gets trapped. Jump. Oh, no, not jump ball. Foul before the jump ball. Foul before the jump ball. So the foul is going to be on number 4 for GTRA. That's Olivia Sorensen. That's Sorensen's third. And a mass substitution for the Titans is going to see a lot of their starters come off the floor in exchange for some freshmen and sophomores. So 3:20 and counting left in this game. Neely Bacon inbounds it to Autumn Winchell. Winchell backwards pass back to Neely Bacon. Another pass eventually gets it to Maddie Fiorentino, and Fiorentino gets fouled. So Fiorentino gets the foul. Neely Bacon's going to inbound it for the Panthers. Fiorentino gets the inbound pass. She puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by the Titans. Neely Bacon tried to trap her Titan opponent there for a second. Titans were able to get it up the floor, and then a foul will now lead to 2 free throws. So 2 free throws that are going to be taken by number 3, Taylor Fay. So Taylor Fay now going to take shots. A mass substitution for the Panthers. Off comes a lot of their starters too. Looking at it, it's Jessica Fetro out there with Autumn Winchell, Abby Winchell, Isabel Landgraf, and then also Stephanie Murray. And that was actually Maddie Fiorentino's 5th foul, so she is disqualified from the game. She had 3 fouls in the first quarter, played it clean in the second quarter, got one in the third, and now has gotten her 5th here in the fourth. So Maddie Fiorentino fouled out. So Stephanie Murray draws a foul now. So Stephanie Murray draws a foul. That I believe that was on number 1, Addison Hanson. So that is Hanson's first. Total passes. Sees Isabel Landgraf take a shot. Landgraf shot no good. Foul on the rebound. And I believe that is going to be on a Titan. So that is going to see Abby Winchell at the free throw line for just the second time this season. She's 1 for 2 coming into tonight. So see if she can make both of them, improve that free throw shooting percentage. She drains the first one. So the freshman, Abby Winchell, makes the first one. See if she can make the second one here, improve her percentage to 75%. She does not make it, so 2 for 4 on the season. And the rebound was by the Panthers. They lost it for a second. They got it back, though. And a jump ball sees the Panthers keep it, 156 and counting left in the half. We're going to see Aubrey Crum make her return in exchange for Isabel Landgraf. So Isabel Landgraf more than likely done for the night. Aubrey Crum subs on. A shot that was Abby Winchell, no good. Rebounded by Aubrey Crum. Crum gets it to one of her teammates, and eventually you see Winchell take another, was no good, and it's rebounded by the Titans, and a jump ball that will go in favor of the Titans. So 118 and counting, 57-17 here in the fourth. Titans bring it up, no problem. Couple passes, eventually sees Taylor Fay with it. She loses it, however, to Autumn Winchell. Winchell tries to pass it up to Abby Winchell. Abby Winchell loses it, and the Titans are fouled on the far end of the floor. Jessica Fetro responsible for the foul. So Titans bring it up. Shot clock turned off, 26 and counting left in the fourth. 3-point jumper that's Taylor Fay, no good. Rebounded by neither team, so jump ball is going to go in favor of the Titans. And once the Titans inbound it, this will more than likely be it. So Panthers bring it up. A couple passes, eventually sees just a foot row. Pass it out to, that was Abby Winchell. Winchell's 3-point shot, no good, and that will end the game. So your final score, 57-17. Gretna Terra Ruth Van Aerscher leads pretty much the entire game. It was 9-7 to end the first quarter. They went on a 19-5 run in the second quarter. Began the third quarter in the second half by just stopping the Panthers from moving the ball up the court whatsoever. And in the fourth quarter, the clock just simply ran out. So 57-17. The Panthers improved to 2-2 on the season. However, the Titans improved to 2-2 on the season. and the Panthers fall to 0-2 on the season. So that is it for the women's half of this doubleheader. We'll take a commercial break, and then we'll come back for the men's half of the doubleheader. And when we come back, it'll be Mason Lavin on the mic when we come back from this commercial break.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
The original carpet furniture. Yeah, the one that's ceramic. Visit us online at
Your store for furniture, dinette sets, bedroom sets, flooring options, including carpet and hardwood options.
The original Yep, the one that's ceramic. Sing it. We're on your way anyway. Sunsflooring.com.
Hello and welcome to Storm Lake Basketball and Fuller Digital Solutions. My name is Mason Lavin, taking over for Christian for the men's side of things tonight between the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers and the Grettinger-Terrell Ruthven Ayrshire GTRA Titans. Pregame show for you, brought to you by BVRMC. That's Buena Vista Regional Medical Center, our pregame and halftime sponsor for the whole season for St. Mary's basketball. Looking at the away team, the GTRA Titans, they are 1-1 with a win in their first game against the West Bend Mallard Wolverines. That was a 40-34 victory. And then a loss a couple days later to the Emmitsburg Ehawks, 67-46. Leading scores for the Titans are Casey Huff with 19.5 points per game. Second with Sullivan Hall with 9 points per game. And then Tegan Hansen rounding it off in third with 5 points per game. For the St. Mary's Panthers, they've had one game so far against the Alta Aurelia Warriors. They did lose that game by a pretty hefty margin, but looking to come back tonight, getting on the win column, or at least putting up a good fight. Leading scores for the Panthers are, if you give me 1 sec here, looks like they don't have their stats up. 4 points per game, but we do have some more stats for points scored. The Titans are averaging 43 points per game. The Panthers with 11 in their first game. Points against, GTRA is averaging 50.5 points against, and then St. Mary's giving up 96 to Alta Aurelia. Titans are shooting 33% from the field and 19% from three. Panthers are shooting 18.5% from the field and have not attempted or made a three-point shot this year. Looking ahead into the game, some keys to the game for the Titans are play good defense. Panthers struggle against the full court press, which I would assume the Titans are going to be into tonight. They're pretty known for that. I played against them myself. You know, they have a lot of guys in there. They keep them rotating. The press will be a factor in this game for sure. Offensively, they just got to get it inside. Panthers doing a pretty good job against the Warriors last game, the inside, except for giving up O boards. I'm not sure how many offensive rebounds the Warriors really had, but they were typically probably averaging about 2 per possession. They would miss a couple inside shots, get the rebound, and then eventually put it back up and in. The Panthers' key to the game, it's going to be a couple defensive stops. You're not going to be able to fully stop them from scoring, obviously, but if you can get in, and without them getting able to set up that full court press, the Panthers hopefully set up their own offense and then get things rolling. Panthers are a relatively young team, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores coming in tonight. So I would attribute, some first game jitters for them in their last game. Hopefully tonight, they calm down a little bit. They get things rolling. They get things settled. And then from there, we can have a good offensive battle tonight. With that being said, we got about 6.5 minutes to go before starting lineups. I will take it away for a quick commercial break. And then we will be back for the starting lineups and the second half of our doubleheader tonight between the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers and the Grettinger-Terrell Ruthven Ayrshire Titans. Be right back.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
I love working at BVRMC because I get to help people during some of their most difficult times. My coworkers and doctors help create a great working environment where we can do our best work every day. Nothing is more rewarding than helping a patient through surgery and helping them to live the most full and active life they can. Thank you, BVRMC patients, for putting your health in our hands and trusting us with your care. We are honored with this responsibility.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit on Fuller Digital Solutions. Again, a big shout out to our pregame and halftime sponsor, BVRMC. Thanks for making it all possible, allowing me and Christian to be here, talk sports, watch some basketball, and have a good time with you guys. A couple of notes before we start the game for the Panthers. A couple starters seem to be out, not dressed for tonight. Avery Fetro and Dylan Martin, a couple of their starters, and a couple of their key players. I'm not sure what it is, what they're doing, injury, ineligibility, whatever it is. Either way, they are not suited up for tonight, so that'll be something to watch for the game to see if some of the other role players can step up and have a good game, get some offense going. Maybe that's the spark that St. Mary's needs to get the season rolling is just some of those other guys, get in there, step up, get some experience, and then hopefully, now and then in the future, they can be a pretty good ball team. We'll step away here for a little bit. You guys can watch the rest of the warm-ups here, but I will put it on mute until the starting lineups, and then we'll listen to those here in the Panther Pit. Welcome back to the Panther Pit. Again, my name is Mason Lavin here with Fuller Digital Solutions. We've got about 10 seconds left on the clock before our starting lineups are announced. We will listen into those and see who is starting for the GTRA Titans, and again, who will be starting for the St. Mary's Panthers. A little discrepancy out for the Panthers. As stated before, two of their starters, Dylan Martin and Avery Fetro, are out for tonight. So we'll listen in and see who is up next.
GTRA Titans and your St. Mary's Panthers. Now for the starting lineups for the Titans. A senior, number 1, Isaac Murphy. A sophomore, number 10, Tegan Hansen. A junior, number 11, Casey Huff. A freshman, number 24, Landon Dietrich. Sophomore, number 32, Sullivan Hall. Head coach for the Titans is Randy Huff, assisted by Matt Masters. And now for your St. Mary's Panthers. At guard, a sophomore, number 12, Brendan Peterson. A sophomore, number 22, Dominic Mills. A senior, number 40, Owen Keenan. Sophomore, 42, Ivan Del Villar. And freshman, number 52, Mark Bain. Head coach for the Panthers is Maurice Williams, assisted by Mitchell Brooks. Once again, tonight's officials are Kyle Oswald, Les Pedersen, and Jim Wagner. Thanks again, gentlemen.
So it looks like Owen Keenan and Mark Ben will be getting the start for the Panthers in replacement of the two other starters that are out tonight. Clock is all set. Ref is ready to jump it, and we are about to get underway here in the Panther pit for the second part of our doubleheader. Heavy tip to the Titans side. It is recovered by the Titans, and they will bring it up the floor. Shot no good, rebounded by the Panthers. That was number 11, Casey Huff, on the shot. Peterson brings it up for the Panthers, gives it to Villar in the corner. Peterson up top, jab step, now dribble drive. He takes a shot himself. Bank shot, no good, rebounded by the Titans. Titans go up fast the other way. That is one thing the Titans will look to do. They will look to push the floor, get as fast as they can, and hopefully get some easy transition points. 3-point shot up and no good. So two missed threes there by the Titans, but again, two O-boards for them. Another 3-point shot attempt here, and that one also no good. And again, another offensive rebound. Finally, the and one is good. Sullivan Hall, the 6'8 sophomore, gets it to go, and he will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Foul was on 42, Ivan Del Villar for the Panthers. Hall does complete the and one, so starts it off with a 3-0 lead in favor of the Titans. Peterson now getting a screen from Mills, but gets it poked it away. It will stay St. Mary's basketball. Peterson inbounds to Mills, back to Peterson. Panthers looking to set up some offense here. See what kind of plays they got running. That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Panthers. Peterson to inbound again, back to Mills. Let's see if that connection can get some points for tonight. That's going to be a blocking foul on the Titans. That is number 11, Casey Huff, with the first foul for the Titans. Peterson drives to the left. He's going to jump stop. Good defense there by the Titans. Doesn't bite on the pump fake. Mills also now going to drive to the left, and he tries to double clutch it, and no good, blocked by Hall, and it's going to go off the leg of Mills and go to the Titans. Tough to get a shot up over a 6'8 center there. Tried to bite him with the pump fake, but big man knows not to jump. He doesn't need to. Titans get it into the middle on the zone defense, and then Hall the offensive rebound, and he easily puts it in for two. So Hall with all 5 points for the Titans so far. Might be a big game for Sullivan Hall if he can keep this up. And Peterson's going to try to split the defense. Does so, but travels while doing so as well, so that'll be Titan basketball. Tegan Hansen brings it up for the Titans. Now gets it to number 11. Casey Huff travels on the jump stop. Owen Keenan sits for the Panthers. Looks like Santiago Soria will check in for him. Peterson's pass a little too hot for Villar. Now Casey Huff will bring it up for the easy layup and 2 points. Peterson gets out of the double team, passes it. Now he's going to bring it back, and he's going to travel. Yep, thought they might call a foul there, but it looked like to be all ball. Just a straight travel. Thought he had enough room for the shot. He, in fact, did not. Good ball movement here by the Titans. Spreading it across the floor. Good dribble drive by Casey Huff, and the floater, no good, just barely in and out. Rebound back to Huff. Over to Hall. Hall's going to step through and then just bully his way inside for 2 more. So he's got 7 now. Something to note, if the Panthers can't start boxing him out and getting some defensive rebounds, he's just going to have a feast tonight. I mean, we're talking Golden Corral buffet. Titans get the steal. Huff gets it inside. And then Landon Dietrich is fouled going up for the shot. He will go to the line for 2. Foul is on number 12, Peterson. First free throw is well short there for Dietrich. And now a whole slew of people will come in for the Titans. Like I said, getting those fresh legs in there. Hopefully keep that press going, keep them fresh. You know, you want to be as fast as possible on that. And then just the way they like to play is fast. So you need to have fresh legs for that as well. Dietrich, the second free throw. Not quite as short, but it is off just a bit to the right. And then again, an offensive rebound for the Titans. Panthers in a zone defense here. Titans doing a good job of swinging around. And the first three-pointer of the game is good. That is number 12, Lucas Gears. Peterson's going to bring it up, and he's going to straight shoot it. But before the shot, coach for St. Mary's is going to call a full timeout. So we'll take a quick minute timeout with them. Be right back in the Panther Pit on Fuller Digital Solutions.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
And we are back with about 15 seconds left in the timeout. A quick 12-0 run to start the game for the Titans. It has been a pretty clean game so far. We only got 3 fouls. It has not been clean offensively for the Panthers. It's been a couple turnovers. You know, not very good on the defensive rebounds, excuse me. But, you know, they have shown signs of promise. Coming out from last game, you know, they have gotten more offensive shots up so far. They have run more set offenses, so that's good as well. And then, as I say that, Peterson turns it over. Titan basketball on the fast break. Good pass there inside, just a little willy-nilly on the layup. Another offensive rebound, and then Peterson does corral in the defensive rebound. So like I said, I mean, the defensive presence inside for the Panthers is there as long as they get the offensive rebounds. And then there's Ivan Del Villar with a nice pass from Peterson for the first points of the game for the Panthers. A good pick and roll there for the Panthers to start things off. Like I was saying, the offense looks a lot better than last game so far. The first clean look there. But again, that was a good set play. And obviously a good find there by Peterson. Lefty shot is no good there. Might have been tipped for Colin Hoffman. And then that's going to lead to an offensive rebound and a blocking foul on the Panthers. That is 34, Santiago Soria for the Panthers, picking up his first foul of the game and the third foul for the Panthers. Titans inbound. They get it inside, and he is swarmed by 2 Panther defenders. Get it back outside. Hoffman's going to fire another shot, and he misses everything. That one was definitely not tipped. Just a little lazy on the shot attempt there, falling away from him. They're going to say foul on the floor, no shot. It was number 23, Zach Borgers, who thought he might have got the shot up, but foul came a little bit earlier. Hoffman inbound, gets it in. Nice pass over there. And there he is, getting his redemption. Zach Borgers for 2 with his first points of the game, getting the lead up to 12 for the Titans. That one's Peterson. Thought maybe it was tipped and could dribble again, but it was not. That's the older brother Peterson that time. Brett. Brendan is the younger one making the start. So we're going to have a full timeout here by the Titans. We'll take a couple commercial breaks and I'll be right back.
The original carpet furniture. Snooks, yeah, the one that's ceramic. Snooks, visit us online at snooksworld.com.
Your store for furniture, dinette sets, bedroom sets, flooring options, including carpet and hardwood options.
The original Snooks, yep, the one that's ceramic. Snooks, sing it. We're on your way anyway. snooksworld.com.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit. Missed just a little bit of the action. 3-point attempt was up and good for the Titans. It was number 12, Lucas Gears. And now that we're all caught up, we are back to Titan basketball. And ref's going to call a travel on that one. Colin Hoffman was looking for a pass, got caught up on the defense, and then just walked with it just a little bit. Brendan Peterson's going to check in for Keenan. Also note that Strom made his game debut after the timeout as well. Soria now with it up top. Tries to dribble right, does get around the defender, pumps up the 3 and a little short, no good. Was not tipped or anything. It's going to be Titan basketball. So now all the Titan starters checking back in. About 2.5 left in the first quarter. Like I was saying, they're going to keep those rotations coming. Zone defense here by the Panthers, and it's going to lead to a Panther foul. That should be the 5th foul, so Casey Huff will go to the line. New rule this year in high school basketball, kind of like the NBA and the pros. 5 fouls in a quarter, and then they're automatically in the double bonus. No more single bonus. No more fouls per half. It is just 1 quarter of fouls, and then the next quarter it resets. So with that being said, we get 2 free throws right away for the 5th foul on the Panthers. Both free throws are good for Huff. And the Titans, again, back in that press. Soria dribbles it up. A little confusion maybe on who had who in the press. But they picked it up, and they get a little knock on them. Strom's going to dribble drive, draw a blocking foul. That one's going to be on number 10, Tegan Hansen, I believe. Yep, that is his first foul, the second team foul on the Titans. Panthers got a little ways to go to get to that double bonus for the corner. Strom passes it into Soria. They're going to say it's tipped. Believe they are, so it's going to stay with the Panthers. Strom to inbound again, this time from the sideline. Tries to get into Soria, and it's tipped by a lot of Titan defenders. And then the pass is up, no good, and again, Hall, the rebound. Hall with 9 points in the quarter, excuse me. Peterson now gets it over to Ivan Delvillar yet again. Bank shot no good that time. Again, a good pass there by Peterson. Just couldn't quite finish it off as Delvillar. Euro step into the lane. Number 10 gets his own rebound. That is Tegan Hansen. And then Isaac Murphy just completely misses on the shot. Again, might have been tipped. Might not have been. Not sure. Either way, it's a missed shot. Peterson turns it over that time, trying to get it up. And now Casey Huff on the fast break. Easy layup for him. That one's good. That is 6 now for Casey Huff. So between Huff and Hall, they got 15 points of the 23 for the Titans tonight. Tip pass there by number 24, Dietrich. And then saved by Huff. Gets it back to Dietrich for the easy fast break layup. Sawyer brings it up and passes it right to Isaac Murphy for the Titans. And then Murphy passes it right to the out of bounds line, and back goes it with the Panthers. Yet again, a whole new 5 check-in for the Titans. Bem tries to drive and he gets poked away by number 4, Jackson Schnell. And Jackson will put it up for his first points of the game. Peterson now up the left side. He's going to try to drive. Goes to the corner. Is met by 2 defenders. 4 if you count the baseline and sideline. He's going to get fouled. Foul is going to be on number 22. That is Will Darr. Peterson to inbound. Doesn't really have anybody. Gets it into Mills at the 3-point line. Mills is going to drive to the right. No one calls Wolf, and then Hoffman with the steal. And then tries to do a full court pass and just loses it. Villar with the steal. Gives it to Peterson. Peterson almost gets a post. Finds Villar, and then Villar with 2. So yet again, that Peterson to Del Villar connection is there. Villar with all of the same areas as points so far. He's got 4. Wild pass is saved by the Titans, and then an air ball for number 12, Lucas Geyers. Offensive rebound after offensive rebound. And yet again, at the buzzer, before the buzzer sounds, number 23, Zach Borchers with 2. So for the first quarter of play, it is 29-4 in favor of the Titans. Some good things by both teams so far. We'll take it back after this commercial break for the start of the second quarter.
I love working at BVRMC because there is nothing better than being a part of a new life coming into this world. I love the moment I place a newborn into their mother's arms and watch a family bond with their baby. Patients really trust us to provide the best care, and I take that very seriously. The amount of teamwork we have on each shift is amazing. I couldn't be the nurse I want to be without my coworkers. Thank you to all of our BVRMC families for choosing us for your baby's delivery.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit for our doubleheader here between the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers and the Grettinger-Terrell Ruthven Ayrshire Alphabet School Titans. After one quarter of play in the men's section, it is 29-4 in favor of the Titans. Titans will start with the ball here in the second quarter. Got their starters in, it looks like. Panthers in that 2-3 zone they've been in all game. Titans trying to get the alley-oop. Not quite an alley-oop, but it works nonetheless. The ball goes in the hoop. That's number 11, Casey Huff. Peterson now, he's going to dribble to the left, pull up a 3. Not quite there. Strom's going to almost get the O board and then not quite be able to handle it. So the Titans will go the other way. Looks like the Panthers are in man now. And then Hall's going to take it for the offensive foul, they're going to say. Or he stepped out of bounds, I believe. Looks like he stepped out of bounds. He's limping a little bit. Oh, they're going to call it travel. Excuse me. 0 for 2 on my part. So travel on him. Peterson tips it back to himself. A little bit of a quarterback off the O-line. Back to the quarterback and back to the O-line. Panthers will retain possession. Peterson will inbound from the sideline. This time a little stack position. And Panthers had 6. So they're not going to call it technical for it, as I guess the ball wasn't quite inbounded yet. They're just going to ask someone to sub out of the game. Panthers will now inbound. Peterson. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Panthers. So Panthers yet again are going to have to inbound from the sideline. They're going to have to stay out of that corner as best as they can. And that is every corner for that matter. That's where the Titans are looking to get in. And that passes just like that. Overhead passes. Easily predictable overhead passes by the Panthers are going to be, money for the Titans. Good Euro step there. Wow. Good move by Tegan Hansen for 2. He faked the pass and then Euro stepped for the layup. Got it inside and finished the one that time. So impressive play there by Hansen. Del Villar now looking to pass from the wing. He'll give it up to the top. And just a lazy pass there. A little bit of a rainbow there. Number 1, Isaac Murphy on the steal. An easy transition layup. Peterson's being forced to the left. That's where the second defender is going to meet him. Hall tries to go for the steal and then to his brother. Misses everything. Offensive rebound went to the Panthers, but then it gets tied up. Jump ball will go to the Titans this time. Looks like the Panthers are going to bring it on a whole new 5, but it's actually 6 again. Again, a little confusion on, who needs to have who coming out of the, even now. I mean, after the stoppage, just a little bit of confusion. That's just a little bit of a showing from an inexperienced squad there with a young Panther team. You got to call out who you got coming in. And then in response, the guy who you're subbing out for, you should say, oh, I had so-and-so or I had this position in the zone defense. Just that communication goes a long way, especially for a young team to get that going. Titans get it in. It's going to be Hall on the post move. That's a great post move. He knew exactly where he was. Uses his height, gets it over, and it's going to draw a foul as well. So 11 for him with a chance to make it 12. Free throw up, and that one's good. And with that free throw, Hall is going to check out. Sawyer brings it up for the Panthers. Now a 2-3 zone here by the Titans. Strom gets it poked away by number 12. That's Lucas Geyers. Lucas Geyers is going to get fouled in the layup. No good, but he will go to the free throw line for a chance to get him back. First free throw is good. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2 from the line. And he does, so nothing but net on that one. Good way to get his layup back that he had missed. Bem now going to try a 3. Bank shot almost goes in, but not quite. And then quickly goes the other way for the Titans. They get it up. Number 12, Lucas Geyers again, misses the 3. Offensive rebound. Overhead pass corralled in there. Now a 3-point attempt is going to be tried, and that one's good. That's number 22, Will Dar. Lead up to 39 now for the Titans. Bem throws it away. And then Jackson Schnell almost does the same thing, but you know, a loose ball, jump ball, whatever you want to call it, gets tipped away out of bounds by the Panthers. Titans a little bit of a line formation out of the inbound. There's going to be a foul on the shot there. That's Zach Borchers. It's going to be an offensive foul on Zach, so try to get his own rebound. A little bit too handsy that time, they're going to say. That's what the Panthers are going to have to do if they want to get back into this game. You know, get some good box out. Maybe draw some fouls just like that. Get some over the backs. Get some push in the backs. Schramm's pass is tipped, but it's handled by Soria. Soria's going to drive to the right. He had some luck last game with a little bit of a, dribble to the right and then a little floater shot over the defense. Maybe he can get that going this game, hopefully. But his drive does lead to a steal and the layup by Schnell. Pass is tipped. Schnell on the steal over to Geyers, and Geyers puts in the easy layup. Geyers has 10 now, so I believe the second leading scorer for the Titans behind Hall. Both of those guys have been feasting from the inside, getting layups after layups. Borchers tries to save it, but he falls down trying to save it, ends up out of bounds, so it will stay with the Panthers. Another mass substitution for the Titans, bringing their starters back in. Both squad starters and bench players have been doing a good job of scoring and defense for the Titans. Really hasn't really made a difference. I mean, you got Hall out there with 12, and then you have Geyers out there with 10. So there's been no shortage of offense on the bench side for the Titans. Offensive rebound to Hall, and now he's got 14. Peterson brings it up. Didn't think he was going to get stopped. He wanted to try a three, but he did get stopped. Big dribble there by Bem. And now Mills with the dribble back to Bem. Good ball movement here by the Panthers. See if they can maybe get some more dribble drive going. Peterson's going to try a three off the front rim. No good. Rebound goes to Isaac Murphy of the Titans. Overhead pass. Layup good. Good way to use his body. That's Landon Dietrich. Shield yourself with your own body from the defense and then put the layup in. That was textbook layup there by Dietrich. Now Strom in the corner. He's going to be met. And they're going to call a jump ball. So again, Panthers got to stay out of those corners. You know, you have an extra two defenders there, being the sideline and baseline. If you're, the Titans, Panthers don't want to get trapped by that. You can't pass to the fans. You can only pass to your players. And when that's being blocked off by defenders, you really have nowhere to go. And it leads to a jump ball just like that. Good pass inside. And now Hall's going to try a dunk, and they're going to call travel on him. He had some good positioning inside, but just a little too happy. Had the dunk attempt ready. Takeoff. He was clear for takeoff, and then just a little, blew a tire. Three-point shot. Almost rattles in and out for Strom. He's going to hustle back on defense, but the Titans are going to be too fast for him, so Isaac Murphy again on the layup. Good fast break offense there by the Titans. A lot of dribble moves by Peterson. They're going to say it's tipped, so it's going to stay with the Panthers. Peterson, might have thought not quite tipped. He was looking to go the other way. Not looking to go the other way, but he thought it was going to go the other way. But to his surprise, it's going to stay. Titans now in their 2-3 zone on defense. See if the Panthers can get some ball moving, catch that defense on one side of the floor and then, get the ball to the other side, obviously, and get a shot attempt off. Looks for it on that one. Strom's going to try a pass, or try a shot. A little bit too much on that one. Had a decent look at it. 3-point attempt for the Titans. That one's no good. A little over. Now Hoffman, lefty pass inside. Spin move for Schnell. Back to Hoffman. And he's going to put that one in. So there's Hoffman with his first points of the game. Peterson's going to get stolen by Geyers, and Geyers, the layup, he's got 12. Panthers have not scored in the second quarter here. They did get 4 from Ivan Del Villar in the first quarter, but have only gotten a couple shot ups. Here's Del Villar now. Looking to make a post move. Is swarmed by 3 defenders. Over to Bem, gives it to Strom, who's going to try to drive. Tries to put it up. And then that one's going to be blocked, and it's going to be a jump ball, they're going to say. Will stay with the Panthers. So they have 16 seconds to make a play here, get a shot up. Peterson had an open look. He wasn't going to take a little hesitant there. Now Mills is going to try a 3. He's wide open, and he banks it in. So there's Dominic Mills. His first points of the game. First points from someone other than Ivan Del Villar for the Panthers. Hoffman now dribble drive over the defense. And that's going to be an offensive foul. So Dominic Mills doing it all right about now. First the 3, and then he draws the charge. He saw it coming. I mean, he had the feet set. He knew it was there. All he had to do was fall, essentially. Strom brings it up for the Panthers now. A little dribble handoff back to Strom. Was open for a second. Now Mills is going to try again. And didn't quite have a bank opportunity on that one, so he's going to miss everything. Titans go the other way. Hoffman finally gets off, gets it inside. No good, and then Hoffman, good job following up with the rebound and the offensive putback. He's got his second points of the game. Under 15 now in the half. Panthers have the basketball. Mills is feeling it. Back iron, not quite there. Good shot attempt, though, from him. Good initiative to get shots up. That's what the Panthers need to do, is just get shots up. And then with about 2 seconds left, a 3-point shot is good. So at the 60 of the Panthers, favor of the Titans. A little lopsided for the Panthers right now. They did only get 1 shot from Dominic Mills there in the second quarter. Good 3-point bank in there. So down by about 55 going into the half. Hey, nothing's impossible. If anything, you look to improve. So with that being said, we will take a commercial break and then be back for our BVRMC halftime report with a little stats, a little insight from myself. But first, we got to have some words from our sponsors. Thanks to them. So we will be back after the break here in the Panther Pit.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
The original Slopes Carpet Furniture. Slopes, yeah, the one that's around. Slopes, visit us online at slopeswar.com.
Your store for furniture, dinette sets, bedroom sets, flooring options, including carpet and hardwood options.
The original Slopes, yep, the one
And we are back in the Panther pit for the BVRMC halftime reports. Big shout out to Buena Vista Regional Medical Center for making this broadcast possible. They are a pregame and halftime sponsor for both the ladies and the men's side of things. So, again, big shout out to them. We really appreciate you. Love being here. And without you, I wouldn't be able to. So, thank you very much. With that being said, it has been a lopsided first half in favor of the Titans. Score is 62-7. A lot of good things have been shown on both sides, though. Despite the score, the Panthers have made a lot of improvements from their last game. They only put up 11 points in the game against the Warriors previously. So the fact that they have 7 here in the first half, that's a good sign. They made a three-pointer, and frankly, they've gotten a lot of good shots up, but they just haven't been able to fall. Like I was saying earlier, they are a young team, and so I was hoping they would shake off some of the jitters, which I can see maybe they're still there. A little decision-making is rushed. Some shots are rushed. Some passes might not be, the best move for them. But, again, a lot of improvement for them. They have gotten a lot more shot attempts up, and they have been pretty good shot attempts, pretty good looks. Their overall finish might not be how they hope. Obviously, you want to go in the hoop every time. That's simply not the case. You might shoot 40% from the field, 30% from the three. And that's a pretty good shooting night for anybody in the league in high school basketball. So, you can't expect everything to go in, but I think they're shooting just a little below that right now. Again, with time, with experience, those shots are going to come up. You get your legs more comfortable in the situation, so things will improve there. The big improvement they do need to make is in, the press break. I think every team this season is probably going to press them, at least until the second half. Hopefully the Panthers can find a way to show teams that they can break a press, and with that, teams will be more reluctant to press them. But until then, they're going to keep feeding the press. And the Panthers just, they need to do a better job. If you need all 5 guys on, the backcourt to get the ball over, then that's what it's going to take. Set some screens, get some movement going. You can't just dribble drive up the corner, and then stop over half court. Like I was saying during the game, you got 2 defenders for the defense as the sideline and baseline, so you just can't really have that happen. It is tough to work out, when you are being, played by, just a taller team, lengthier team. It is tough. They do cover up more space. They do block your vision, so, that's one thing they're going to have to work out is just, know where their guys are at. And again, with being a young team, the chemistry may not quite be there. Again, I think it's a lot of these guys' first couple years playing basketball, they might not have played that much in middle school, so they're still feeling the game out. They're still feeling each other out. A big part of basketball is chemistry. You think of all the great teams in history, and all the guys, they gelled, they worked well together, and that's what the Panthers are going to need to start kind of doing, to get this offense rolling. And then I think from that they'll be fine. They got some young guys out there that are going to be good, that can make shots, that know the game of basketball, or at least can learn the game of basketball. They're all smart guys. They'll be able to make that step, I believe. And, going forward, maybe not even this year, but next year, the next couple years, it's really looking up for them. It's good to have such a young team play right now in the beginning of the year and in the beginning of their young careers. I remember playing a freshman, and, I was probably just where these guys were as a freshman. You come in, you work hard, and then hopefully you learn, you grow, you continue to work, and you get better. For the Titans, they probably haven't done a lot too wrong this game. Obviously putting up 62 points and a half. That's pretty good. Another thing, like I was saying with Alta last game, the inside shots need to be better. Obviously, they're not, free open shots all the time. Panthers do a good job of contesting the inside shots. Panthers don't do a great job of getting the defensive rebound. So, against teams that may be better on the defensive rebounding side of it, the Titans are going to need to just put the first shot in. They're more than capable of doing so. It's not a big ask to make the first one. Even if it is a contested shot, you're still right there. At least, you should be shooting 50 to 60% from inside, in the lane on the block like that. And I will give props to Sullivan Hall. He's got 14 points right now, second leading scorer for the Titans, and he's been going at it inside. I believe he may have only missed 1 or 2 shots from on the block, and I think he got fouled on one of them, actually. So, good for him. He is a little bit closer to the basket, being 6'10". But, that's no excuse for the other guys. You got to be able to finish whoever you are, however tall you are. But props to him for doing so. Another good scorer for the game. The Titans is number 12, Lucas Geyers. He's gotten most of his points off of steals and fast breaks, which again, is not always going to be there, but you got to expect and respect the hustle, dedication to the defensive side of things. Offense starts on defense, and that goes for both teams. If you have a team that's running and gunning you all over, and you're not going to get your defense set up, then it's not going to work out. If you can get a defensive stop, get your offense set up, everything falls into place. And, basketball just kind of works its way out. If you got that defensive side going, you can always, win games if you allow 2 points. But if you allow 80 points, it's tough. No matter, look at the Iowa Hawkeyes, for example. The offense isn't quite there, but the defense is, and that led, to a pretty good season for them, whether you think so or not. So with that being said, we got about 2 minutes here left in the half. Thank you for tuning in to, my halftime report sponsored by BVRMC. I will take it away for a couple commercials, a couple more thank yous to our sponsors, get their word out there. And we will be back for the second half of action here in the Panther Pit.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
I love working at BVRMC because I get to help people during some of their most difficult times. My coworkers and doctors help create a great working environment where we can do our best work every day. Nothing is more rewarding than helping a patient through surgery and helping them to live the most full and active life they can. Thank you, BVRMC patients, for putting your health in our hands and trusting us with your care. We are honored with this responsibility.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit. It is Basketball Tuesday, as I'll call it. We got some high school basketball. We got some professional basketball going on tonight for all you NBA fans out there. It is NBA in-season tournament day. This is the second day of our first round of the knockout round. I won't explain the whole tournament to you if you're not familiar with it, but there's basketball on tonight, so right when this gets over, there's more basketball to be watched. All you wives out there, I'm sorry that I let your husbands know that, but you just can't stop us from watching the game. With that being said, the Titans open up the second half with some points, and again, it is 18 points. Panthers get a shot up there. Good job getting the shot up right away in the second half. Hopefully they can get more shots up, and then they'll fall in the second half here as well. Tough pass there by number 10. That was Tegan Hansen. A couple shots, no good. Ball is tipped around a lot. Hansen ends up with it. He's going to get it into Hall. Hall's had maybe a post up, but he gets a good pass out there. Hall's going to get the O-board. Easy O-board surveys. Passes it back out again. Another three, no good. Another offensive rebound. Hansen this time. Put it up with the left, no good. And Hansen, probably the shortest guy on the floor, is getting that offensive rebound. He probably came away with 2 or 3 offensive rebounds on that possession. So that just shows you that the Titans are outworking the Panthers right now on the offensive rebound side of things. And then just not knowing where the pass was going there for the Panthers. Now, I believe Keenan's kind of working the baseline. Maybe it's like a 2-2 with, Keenan kind of roaming around. Either way, whatever it was, it leads to the turnover. So Panthers will take it. Hopefully set up some offense here, get a play going. Peterson's going to try a long-range three, and that one's good. Brendan Peterson from Curry range, you might say, coming out with a three-pointer right away in the game, showing the Titans how it's done. Titans missed a couple of threes early on in the half, and now Peterson just says, watch this. He's going to pick up his dribble that time, though. It's going to be taken away by the Titans. Hanson's going to get it not quite, just a little bit too high for Hanson's arms. So the Panthers showing some life here. Keenan's going to check out. Strom comes in for him. It is a 56-point game, so realistically, probably not comebackable. But just like that, with Mills getting the three-point shot attempt, if you're the Panthers, just get shot attempts up. You know, get some confidence in your guys. Work the ball around, get everyone involved, and then hopefully, unlike that, get some defensive stops. Some good dribbling here by Peterson. Got to do something with it, though. Over to Bem, over to Strom, and then just a little bit too hard for Strom. And there we are with the subs. All 5 subs coming into the game for the Titans. This one comes 3 minutes into the corner, a little later than usual. I wonder how long Coach will kind of keep the starters in. You know, I expect them to be back, but I, don't expect them to maybe play much in the fourth. Just depends on what Coach is thinking, how everything's going. Hoffman now cross-court pass. Now that's Schnell. And Schnell's going to travel with it. So, Panthers will go the other way. Peterson going to try another long-range three, and that one's good again. Brendan Peterson is feeling it from long range. Those feel good. When you can make those ones, it just opens up the whole court. If you can put it in from 2, 3, 4 feet past the line, you really let the defense come out, play defense all the way out there, and, they expect you to make that shot. So Coach is giving Peterson some props right now. He's saying, that's a long shot, but, hey, it went in. Any shot made, it can't be a bad shot, whether you like it or not. There's always bad shot selection, but never a bad shot if it goes in. That's my motto, at least. Free throw is good here for Hoffman. Second free throw, no good. Rebound tipped away, ends up in Soria's hands. Soria, no wolf call, but he saves it. Gets it over to Peterson. Peterson's going to try another one. Almost hits the top of the building. And that one just barely off, and then he's like, I got to get it back. And then causes a foul. Like I was saying, though, that really opens up the floor. Obviously, Peterson's showing some signs of confidence right now. You put a couple in from that range, and you feel like you can make it from anywhere. So that one probably was a little further out than his other two. But again, it almost went in. So, and then some good zone offense there from the Titans, getting an easy bank shot on the inside. Peterson getting to his spot yet again. Passing out to Mills. Soria's going to try a three. And that one hits the back of the iron. No good. Ball's on the floor. Still on the floor. Titans end up having it. Hoffman's got it. He's going to drive. Pass it over to Schnell. Schnell's got the easy layup. Peterson now might have been looking for a screen from his brother. Dribbles to the right side and then just throws it at the feet of Santiago Soria. Titan basketball. They're going to hurry up and go the other way. Schnell out. 3-point shot attempt, and that one's good. So the Titans coming back with a three of their own. That one is number 22, Will Dar. Will Dar's having himself a pretty decent game. He's got 6 points now. Peterson to Strom. Peterson's honestly looking for the ball. If he pulls this, I wouldn't be surprised, but he might. Gets it into Strom. Strom gets it blocked completely. And they're going to call a jump ball. So he might have gotten it off, might not have. Either way, baseline ref said jump ball. So I believe it will stay with the Panthers. And then here we are with all 5 subs coming in, the starters coming in for the Titans. Looks like they're going to line up in a 2-3 zone. Hansen extending the zone, and that's Casey Huff. He's going to get the steal. Nice scoop, no layup. And then Hansen reaching up for the O board. Good pass inside. A little too hard. Casey Huff puts it in from the mid-range that time. Good job of putting the ball in the hoop there eventually, but for the Titans, you want to get that going right away. That should have been a made layup by Huff. Again, good redemption on the shot, but as a coach, you're just really looking to have that first shot be the one that goes in. Tough pass there, not brought in by the Panthers. That's going to be a turnover for them. Hall now on the 3-point line. Didn't look to shoot, so he's looking to stay inside. Looked like they had to have looks like they set up a alley-oop for Hall, and he just wasn't quite expecting it. Thought maybe it was a shot, and then went for the box out. Either way, it ends up a missed shot and defensive rebound for the Panthers. And then Peterson's going to try it, and, just like the last one that almost hit the top, that one does hit the top of the building, so that's going to be a turnover on Peterson. Started with 2-quarter, and now he's going to go 0 for 2 after that. Good ball movement here, gets it inside. Nice post-up move, good positioning there by Hall. He's been doing a good job of that all night. Not sure how long he was in the lane for, but nonetheless gets it inside. He's got 18 now, leading scorer for the Titans. I kind of expected a 30 bomb out of him with how it was going in the first quarter, but... And then there's Santiago Soria with a 3. Man, the Panthers are just kind of making it rain. Now, it's wintertime, but it's still raining. And with that being said, it's going to be 2 points at the buzzer for the Titans. So at the end of the third quarter, it is 82-16 in favor of the Titans. We'll take a minute break and be back with the fourth quarter of action here in the Panther Pit.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
And we are back in the Panther Pit. The score is 82-16 in favor of the GTRA Titans. Again, a pretty lopsided game so far. But if you're just tuning in, you missed, rain fell down. It began pouring outside for the Panthers. 3 threes dropping, doubling their points essentially in the third quarter there. Defensively haven't been able to get some stops. But offensively, they've shown a lot more progress than the previous 6 quarters that they've played so far this year. Soria's going to try a 3. That one gets tipped. It's a little bit outmatched. Thought he had some room, but he did not. Thought about trying another one. Now Peterson, the older brother, Brett Peterson, going to try a 3. Misses everything. And then that one goes the other way to the Titans. Schnell's going to dribble drive. Good jump stop there. Through the legs of his teammate. It is corralled in by the Titans. They're going to try to reset. Got 15 on the shot clock. Schnell's going to try the same move. Jump stop over to the wing. Hoffman dribble drive. Tries a little floater. No good. And that one is corralled in by the Panthers. Soria's got Peterson open in the corner. He's going to try a 3 and misses everything yet again. So the older brother, Brett Peterson, not having as much luck as his younger brother right now. Hopefully he can get it going, though. Having some good looks. The fast break leads to a foul. And the foul leads to all 5 starters checking in again for the Titans. We are approaching 6 minutes left in the game. Good inbounds play. Going to get it to Hanson in the corner. Hanson misses everything from the corner. Offensive rebound. Gets it to Hall, and Hall puts it in. He was called for a travel on his last dunk attempt, but that was a better dunk anyway. So Peterson's going to try a 3. A little too high. Misses everything. Gets the steal. Try a mid-range shot this time. In and out. No good. And then Strum's going to foul. Hanson now leading the drive here for the Titans. Hall's on the 3-point line. He's now looking to shoot. He's more of an inside man. They're going to try an alley-oop to Hall. No good. The pass was not quite there, but again, he corrals it in, puts it in. So Hall now has 22 points as he is approaching 30 for the game. He might get there depending on how these next few minutes go. I would expect the subs to come in eventually here in the fourth quarter. Peterson looking to drive right, step back, 3-pointer. And no, off the back of the rim. No good. That one a little bit closer than his last attempts, though. Good drive here by Casey Huff. Shot is airballed. Peterson tries to get the rebound. He does. Loses it, but they're going to say it was out of bounds on the Titans. Bem now with it. Gets it to Ivan Devilar, and then there is a turnover. Hanson with the fast break. Can't quite dunk it like Hall can, but the layup is pretty nonetheless. Good ball movement leads to the corner, and then Strom just puts it out for the defense to grab it. Leads to a jump ball. Couple of subs coming in for the Panthers. Keenan checks back in as well as Enriquez. 3-point shot, no good. Hoffman up. That's going to be Gyers yet again. Gyers looks like he's going to have 21 now for the game. Peterson with a little bit of a crossover. Couldn't quite go anywhere with it, but a good crossover nonetheless. Mills misses the shot, gets his own rebound. At least tips it back to Peterson. Peterson's going to try a 3 off the front rim. No good. That was a long one. Another step in. He might have had that one, but was open from where he was. Zach Borchers just loses it on the block there. Pretty sloppy game it's kind of turned into now for both teams. A lot of turnovers on each side. A lot of missed shots, but fun to watch nonetheless. We have some exciting moments happen. Peterson looked to take a 3. He's really been looking for that 3-point shot. It's good that he's doing that. Hopefully in future games, he kind of gets that going. Keenan looked to shoot, did not quite shoot it. Gives it up to Bem instead. Now Mills at the top. Peterson going to try. Same spot as last time. Again, same result. Front rim, no good. Rebound goes to the Titans. Hoffman's going to pass it up. That one's to Schnell. Good reverse layup from him. Nice scoop and score. Score is 94-16 in favor of the Titans. So the Panthers, they did get past the 11-point mark that they had against the Warriors last game. Peterson going to try a 3, and again, just short. Maybe getting a little fatigued there. Probably been in for a while. Get some more legs in that shot, young man, and you'll be just fine. Good floater there by Schnell. Bem now can't quite corral it in, so it's going to be a turnover on the Panthers. And that's going to do it for the starters for the Titans, I believe. Bench comes in. Oh, excuse me. No, the starters are coming in. The bench was in. So, the exact opposite, I guess. Coach still putting in the starters. A couple of subs in here for the Panthers as well. Older brother Brett Peterson's back in the game. Hall now on the block. Good pass there. Over to his buddy Casey Huff. Casey Huff averaging about 20 points per game. Not having quite as many this time, but a good game for him nonetheless. Soria tries a three. Bank is not quite there. Huff now going to go the other way. Gets it into Hall. Hall holds it above the defense. Shot, attempt, three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound goes to Huff. Over to Hall. Hall is met by three defenders. Back outside. Good dribble moves. Good drive there by Hansen. Tegan Hansen putting the moves on the defense and getting into the lane for the score. Bem now with the ball in the wing. Playing a little hot potato here. And it's going to lead to a Panther turnover. We got 20 seconds left. We'll see if the Titans hold it. I would expect them to just run this one out. No sense in shooting. And looks like that'll do it for the game. So the Titans are ending in triple digits. They scored 100. The Panthers scored 16. So improvements on both sides. Titans obviously putting up a good game for them. That might be the highest scoring game for them of the season. The Panthers scoring 5 more points than last game. So that one's a good one for them. Also, good improvements on both sides. And that will do it. Thank you for tuning in to our doubleheader tonight. Thank you from Christian and I, as well as BVRMC for watching. We'd like to give a shout out to BVRMC and all of our sponsors for making this possible, bringing us to the games and bringing the games to you for St. Mary's basketball. So that'll do it for tonight. Have a good Tuesday night. Go watch some basketball. Dancing with the Stars is also on tonight, the season finale, if you want to watch that. Whatever you want to do, put the kids to bed, watch some TV, settle down, relax, have a good rest of your week. We will see you on Friday for another St. Mary's home game. And with that being said, my name is Mason Laban with Fuller Digital Solutions. Signing off. Have a good night.